Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I think we have a little problem here. As one of my former friends used to say, we have a little problem, and the problem changed everything. We have a little problem, but the problem was so little that changed everything, which canceled the whole thing. So it was not a little problem. We have a little problem. And the problem is the Russians are not stupid. And I'm talking about the leaders. I'm not going to talk about the society. But the leaders are a representation of the society, of the group, of the tribe, of the nation. And unfortunately for these guys in charge of us, who are becoming dumber and dumber, those guys are not becoming dumber and dumber. They either stay at the same level or increase. So now, my Russian friends, my American friends, don't get upset because I don't care. Now, what's going on here? This is the leaders of the Russians, let's say the intelligence, the ability, all right, diplomacy, right here. And let's say the Americans, here is where you should not get angry. Let's say the Americans are here, or used to be here. Now these guys, the Americans, are going down, 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 down. So even if the Russians stay on the same level and they don't climb, I don't think they go down. They stay on the same level. These guys are going down and they will go down below Russia. I think that's where they are right now. The Russians are not idiots. The Russians keep their culture, they keep their education, they keep their tribe together. These guys, no, they have different values. We are told that we should have different values now, the values. So what happens? Remember Tucker Carlson went and interviewed this evil guy, Putin? All right, well, why? We don't, this guy said, well, we don't like that because he gives a platform to Putin, to that evil guy, to talk. Going down, idiotic, worldview, analysis, take of the whole thing. I want to know what the guy says. I want to know anyone that I'm interested to be able to see what that guy says or hear. So what's going on now? The Russians say, okay, you're upset with Putin being promoted in your country. That's the way these guys say. How about we're going to promote Biden in our country? What? Yeah, the Russians sent an invitation to Joe Biden for an interview. That is, we got Russian media would like to interview the leader of the free world so he can propagandize us right here. Do you think Biden will agree? No. For what reasons? I can give you a few. One, he's incapable. Second, the question he's going to be asked by these guys, that he's not going to understand because he has to think. And he's used to this. You're bad, I'm good, shut up, we're the fantastic. Book, and then fall or go to sleep. So let me show you this little article here. As I said, the Russians sent an invitation to the White House, Sputnik. Rossiya Sedognya had Kiselev sent request for interview with US President Biden. Yes! Isn't that fantastic? That's fantastic for the United States of America to be able to send its real message to the Russians directly. Isn't that fun? I think it's a great opportunity. Great opportunity. Do you think these guys are going to agree with that? No. They will say, because they're superior. They will say, we don't talk to you guys. Why? It's the media. You want to bring the information, the knowledge of Biden, of democracy, freedom, the exceptional to the poor Russians, wouldn't you? I don't think. I think he knows that if he's going to be asked real questions, he's going to be like, like Biden, like real Biden. So let's see what's going on here. So this is the guy who sent the invitation. Last week, Russian President Vladimir Putin sat down for an interview with US journalist Tucker Carlson to discuss the Ukraine conflict, the Nord Stream sabotage, Russia-NATO relations, artificial intelligence, and other topics. Dmitry Kiselev, general director of the Rossiya Segodnya media group, Sputnik's parent company, the liars, the ones, said he had sent a request to the White House for an interview with US President Joe Biden. Don't hold your breath on that one because you're going to be dying of asphyxiation. We believe that, or lack of oxygen, however. Does anyone say anything? We believe that our countries lack the ability to listen and hear each other. And we believe that Russian President Vladimir Putin has set a worthy example by agreeing to an interview aimed at the American viewer. the letter said. The interview is planned to be conducted by me, by moi. Dmitry Kiselev, CEO of the Rossiya Segodnya Media Group and host of the highest-rated Sunday news and analysis program Vesti Nedeli on Rossiya 1, the country's most popular TV channel. If it goes ahead, it's not gonna, this interview would be translated into foreign languages, plural, and distributed to Sputnik's Telegram channel and ria.ru, Russia, RU website, and numerous media platforms and social networks of the media group in Russia and around the world. That means we're gonna help you, we're gonna push your agenda, your intelligence, your message around the globe. I triple dare you. You know it's not gonna happen. And I'm quoting, in general, in a good way, US President Biden must respond to all this. The best and most spectacular option for the White House would be a mirror interview with a Russian journalist. As we have a saying, waiting for an answer like the nightingale of summer. I don't know what it is, sorry. I will look for that. Kiselev said in his program. And here it is, a small European thrush with grab brownish plunge. And I said, okay, what the hell that is? Too many words I don't understand. I said, what is it? Oh, this is the bird. Okay, got it. Let's go back to the evil Russians. Not with that one, not with that one, not with that one, and we end up to this one. Whatever, man, we got a lot of things here. So, do you think that's gonna happen? I'm guaranteeing you no. And you know how these guys are going to deny that? We are better. We are exceptional. That's why we don't talk to you with disadvantaged people. Here in the United States of America, you're supposed to be very mindful and tolerant and help and have a bigger ear to the disadvantaged with the people, I'm going to use weasel words, less fortunate than you, less privileged than you. This is what words are we supposed to use. We can't use a dumber than you or, weaker than you or lazier than you, or you can't say that because, we're all the same. It's just the environment that doesn't let some oppressed ones to get the same level or even better than some others with privilege. All right, my friends, I want it. I want my privilege right now. Where is it? It's something that you should not ask. So it's not going to happen. The Americans, if they dare to even bother to talk to the lowly Russians here, they will say, well, we don't talk to you because you're not free media and you're not honest and we don't want, hey, why don't you take an advantage on spreading your, godly message? They will not do that. They know that they got an idiot in the White House. They can't, smelly little fucker. They know that. So they're not going to let that guy loose. Or maybe the interview is going to be, these are the questions, there are 3 questions. What's your name? Joseph P-Spence Biden or something like that. No. But don't you think it's a great, fantastic thing? What do you think the Americans will do? The Americans will do this. Go even lower. I cut my balls off if this interview will occur. And I think you know 100% that they will not accept it. And again, the reason will be we are better than you. Therefore, we're going to show you we are worse than you. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.